guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm bringing you my August wrap up. I know this wrap up might be a little too late, but I've been on a 3 weeks holiday and I just got back about a week ago, and I've been unpacking and it's really been chaotic and I've not had time to film until now. But I do have a video coming up soon. It's not about books, it's about my trip to Palawan, and I just really wanted to share that with you guys because that place is so beautiful. And also September is my birthday month, so I'll be taking you to one of our traditional places that we go to every time it's my birthday. My friends and I have had this tradition for a while now, so whenever it's someone's birthday we go to this place, and I'll be sharing that with you guys very soon. Anyway, on to the wrap up. In the month of August I read 4 books, which is quite surprising considering that I was doing a lot of things on holiday, but I did read 2 of these books before I left the country. The first book I read in the month of August was Chasing the Stars by Mallory Blackman, and it's a reimagining of Othello, and I give this book 4 out of 5 stars. So I really enjoyed this book. It's a sci-fi, it's set in space, and as I said, it is a reimagining of Othello, but it's in space, and Othello in this book is a girl, and she's that in the cover. So when I was reading reviews about this book, many people talked about the insta-love and how they didn't like that about this book, but for me I sort of understand why it was there, because in Othello some of the themes are deceptions and jealousy, and like Desdemona and Othello, the characters here, Olivia and Nathan, sort of fell in love too quickly and they got married too quickly. And in Othello, that's how Iago plant seeds of doubt in Othello's mind and about Desdemona's faithfulness, and that basically made Othello go crazy, and then he ultimately killed Desdemona. Poor Desdemona. So I give this 4 out of 5 stars because of the fact that the ending my only issue is the ending. The ending, please tell me that there's a sequel to this book, because you can't just end it there. How can you end a book like that? I don't even know if that's not even a cliffhanger. I'm left hanging. Okay, maybe it's a cliffhanger, but it's not a cliffhanger. I don't know what it is. Just need a second book. Okay, you can't end it like that. You can't. The next book I read in the month of August was This Savage Song by V.E. Schwab, and I give this book 5 out of 5 stars. This was amazing! It's the first book I have read by Victoria Schwab, and it's unique, and the absence of romance actually was quite refreshing because I've been reading quite a lot of fantasy books that has romance in it. I found the use of music in this book quite clever and original. The magic system, the monsters and the magic that they have are something that we haven't seen, or I haven't seen in any of the books that I've read so far. I just love the relationship between the protagonist as well, their dynamics and stuff. I also like especially the guy who just wants to be normal. The next book I read in the month of August was Nexus by A.L. Davro, and I give this book 5 out of 5 stars. Wow, this book was just so good. This is probably one of my favorite books of this month. At first it reminded me of the Lunar Chronicles purely because of the fact that they use androids and it seems like a similar world. But as I read further, I have to say that this book is quite unique and imaginative. I just love the story and the world building. I mean, you essentially have 2 worlds that were created in this story. So you have the domed city and then the world of the game, Nexus. Nexus is basically a game. And it was just done really well, and I love how it addresses the concept of beauty, and it sort of mirrors society's search for perfection and the consequence of it, and it makes you realize how us humans can be so destructive and sometimes corrupt, and we don't even realize what we're doing with our surroundings. I really have enjoyed this book, and I keep saying that I don't read sci-fi books, but just this month alone I've read 2, and I'm actually enjoying it. I can't wait for the second book. Last but not least, I read The Assassin's Blade by Sarah J Maas. Of course, I give this 5 out of 5 stars. I mean, seriously. Like, what else can I say? This book was great. I like that Sam is finally introduced and that we get to meet him finally after just hearing about him from Selena. I sort of understand his importance to Selena even more, that he's not just someone that Selena keeps talking about. And we also get to meet Arabin, who we only ever hear of as well. It's been several days, and yes, I have read The Queen of Shadows as well. And I do strongly advise that you read this before you read that book, and especially if you are reading Empire of Storms, I recommend you read this book first, because all the people that are in this book are basically in those 2 books as well. They're starting to come back. It basically fills in the gaps in between the books, and yeah, I think you should read this before anything else, because if you don't, it might get confusing. But overall, I really enjoyed this book. So that is it for me, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more videos. I shall see you soon. Bye.